Hello, and welcome to Integrating Climate Action into Teaching, a Flow micro course being offered by BC Campus. My name is Dr. Lauren Anstey, and I am the facilitator of the course. I really look forward to meeting you through some of the discussion posts and getting to know what some of your motivations and hopes are for integrating climate action into your teaching. This video serves as an introduction. I hope that through it you might gain a deeper understanding as to who I am, where I'm coming from as a facilitator, and what some of my intentions have been in putting together this course. I'm joining you from Kiskathiet, also known as Cranbrook, British Columbia, on Ktunaxa Amukis, the homelands of the Ktunaxa peoples, as well as the home of Kinbasket and Métis communities. I myself am of Irish, Belgian, Scottish heritage, and my ancestors settled on in and around Treaty 29 territory, which is where I was born in current day Ontario. So I have lived here in Cranbrook for about 3 years and moved here with my two daughters, my partner, and my dog. And we have spent a lot of time getting to know the area, feeling a sense of responsibility and connection to it, and I have worked to bring that into my work. So I live here and work here as a teaching and learning specialist at College of the Rockies, and in my capacity as a teaching and learning specialist, um, support other educators in their work and feel a level of responsibility to myself be familiar with ways in which educators can bring climate action into their teaching. And so began with the question of how do I bring that into my own work as an educational developer and thus be able to pass that along to instructors. And the person who inspired me to think of that and to take action in that way is Dr. Beth Hundy. She was an educator at Western University and worked with a fantastic group of collaborators in bringing her geography background. Along with Indigenous perspectives into an open online course called Connecting for Climate Change Action. And through that course, which I took in 2022, it was inspiring people to think about what are your climate gifts in terms of your strengths and what you can contribute to climate change action. And so it was through Dr. Hundy and her collaborators' course that I really began to see that it's okay that I don't have a climate science background in particular. While I do come from the sciences and can certainly relate to STEM disciplines in a strong way, that's not what's important when it comes to each of us considering what our climate gifts are and how we bring that into the work that we do. Dr. Hundy passed away this past year, and so that has lit a bit of a fire in me, in what she taught me and what she inspired within me, and to carry that forward into my work, both professionally and then to extend beyond into a broader community. And I carried that inspiration with me. This McCowan quote really speaks to that inspiration that to see the climate crisis as a challenge that pervades our institutions and our practices, and so ultimately requires a transformation across all sectors of society at all levels. And so there really is opportunity and an invitation for everyone, regardless of your background, regardless of your previous awareness, knowledge, skill set, to see what then your contribution is. And rather than that being confined to a small group of scientists and environmental professionals, to really expand out to see all of us as part of that imagining and that action taking. So that is where I come from in developing this course, and I hope that you see these perspectives come up through the course, but also as invitation for you to consider where are you coming at in participating in this course, and what are your goals.